about inflatable life jackets, and specifically like Deck Vest Light, the Deck Vest Light Plus, which is brand new, and then go through like the Pro Hammer series, which is this one, or the... I never get the wording up here.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for, Louisa, to tell you all about this. So basically, what we want to look for is what type of boating are you doing and what's your application for an inflatable life jacket. And we kind of start from the top and work our way down. These types of jackets, for example, I would consider as our offshore sailor or a sailor that needs to be tethered to the boat or tethered to a jackline or tethered to a lifeline.
Overnight, let's say if you're doing like the Susan Hood or the LO300, like overnight racing
Absolutely.
type of thing. Okay.
Absolutely. This would be the type of jacket that I try to lean you towards.
Okay, awesome.
Comes in 3 different colors, as you see up here. There's 2 different types of inflation with these jackets. You either do a hammer inflation or a hydrostatic inflation, which requires water pressure to activate and trigger the life jacket to inflate, or the Pro Series, which requires a trigger, which I'll show you all about a little bit later. They're all equipped with all the features you need to go offshore racing. Kevlar reinforced soft attachment. It's got a cutting knife in it. It's got 2 different types of water activated lights. And it's got, did I already say the cutting knife? And it's got a little cutting knife in there. Bam, way you go. And a full spray hood.
Spray hood, right? Okay, which is awesome.
I'm going to show you through it real quick. This is kind of what it's going to look like here. So it's got 2 different lights. 360-degree pylon light, which goes up over top of the head. It's got a Lumon light, which lights up the bladder.
That was brand new a year
That is brand new a year ago.
So
all
awesome.
the new vests that are coming out on Spinlock have it. So the bladder will blink at night, make it really easy for you to see. If you need to manually inflate or whistle, and the full spray hood that's coming over top to help prevent secondary drowning.
Look at this. This is such a slick system. You don't have to think about everything. The Spinlock has thought about literally everything for you. This is genius.
They haven't missed any details on here. Just going to walk you through the firing cartridge real quick.
Tell us how this works, because this is the most confusing thing to me. In terms of, like, how does this completely go off?
Yeah, most people don't. This is like the most thing that people have questions about. It's a 33-gram CO2 cartridge that lasts forever. That's a single use though, so heaven forbid you fire your jacket up. Hopefully you've needed it. You need to replace the CO2 cartridge, you need to replace the firing head. Firing head just screws off the bottom of the jacket. It's got like a hardened plastic paper firing head inside. Once it dissolves in the water, it will release a spring which fires your CO2 cartridge. You can see the design if you see the holes are on the bottom and the holes are facing upright to help prevent water from coming from the top down in the vest.
I would never
so
even
for
thought
rain
of that.
or
That's
spray,
so genius.
that's right. So when the water rushes up to the bottom of the jacket, it triggers the trigger and it shoots the CO2 cartridge. You bet.
And so you have to use like a Spinlock specific cartridge when you have to replace it.
You do.
You try to, MacGyver or something or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
you do.
So remember, you have to use a Spinlock specific one, guys.
Firing head expires every 3 years, needs to be replaced.
Okay, and does it tell you the expiry date on here, or just
You bet it does.
Awesome. I don't have to think about anything. This is so good.
No. Firing head's got an expiry date right on it, and you replace it every 3 years. You can also convert these jackets. So let's say you're going for not the top of the line one, for the top of the start. These are the Deck Vest lights that are new to Spinlock in 2017. We've got the Light and the Light Plus. And this has been the version that's been around with us for the last 8 years.
Okay, and that's what I remember for so many years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
They made a few changes to the deck vest. They've done a material change. They've changed the zipper, and they've added the Plus, which is with the soft attachment. It's not a rated soft attachment by any stretch of the imagination. If you need to be harnessed to your boat, jackline, or lifeline,
you're good to go.
you're going to be good to go with this type of jacket.
The zipper does look a lot more heavier duty than previously.
Yeah, they made a little bit of in that aspect, they made a bit of an improvement for it.
Awesome.
They've also shrunk down the front just slightly.
Yeah, you can tell it's not as long, which is nice. Like less interference when you're moving around the boat, which is amazing. Sailors love, less interference the better.
One nice thing that they can do with any of the vests, but which most people you see doing with the lights, is you can change the firing head. Basically unscrew the firing head. You can put a manual firing head on, so these jackets only become a manual jacket.
Oh, that's awesome.
So if you're using it for water sports like paddle boarding or kayaking or sea doing,
dual versatility with that. That's amazing.
Or maybe you're a fisherman and you don't want to have one that inflates automatically, but you want to be able to wear a light life jacket on the boat with you that doesn't take up a lot of space.
That's a lot of fishermen I've talked to, they like the less bulky, less cumbersome type of jackets, and I think that this will really be a hit with a lot of them.
Absolutely.
And so you said the Deck Vest Light Plus is brand new. It just comes in black, and it's going to be available like spring 2017.
We're expecting them to be here March, April.
Awesome.
From Spinlock. So Spinlock's made in the UK, for those people that don't know. And And so yeah, we're expecting it to be here March, April is kind of the release.
Okay, awesome.
The Deck Vest Light comes in 4 different colors: black, blue, white, and they call it pink. It's kind of like a raspberry color.
That was the one I was looking at when I saw this.
Yeah.
Like, I immediately want the pink one.
The Plus only comes in black.
Okay, well, we'll work on getting a
Also,
pink one done.
the kid version, up to 20 to 50 kg. So up to 110 pounds, for example.
That's awesome.
A little bit of the same kind of trigger style, just a smaller CO2 cartridge, 20 gram CO2 cartridge. Instead of the 33 gram CO2 cartridge, but really popular with the youngins.
I've seen a lot of people carrying it around, and I think that like kids, when it's not bulky like that, they'll be
Yeah.
more likely to want to wear it.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome to see. Okay, tell
Let's
us
try on a vest.
how we fit this properly.
You bet.
'Cause I've
All right.
had so many
I've already
issues with
loosened
this.
all the buckles on this one. It does come like that in the pack, but this one's been on a few people,
Okay,
so we're just gonna
awesome.
slip this on Louisa here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you do up the little buckle in the front.
So this guy here, this
You got
just
it.
goes through sideways.
You got it.
Like this, okay.
And you're gonna grab these 2 little side tabs and you're gonna pull it till it becomes snug.
Oh jeez, this should have worked out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
And then what
that's
I'm going to do in the
comfortable.
back here on Louisa is it's naturally meant to be hinged on the shoulder so that it doesn't ride up on the
Yeah,
neck.
it's not like
It rests on
hurting
your
my neck
shoulders.
at all. That's
Got a little
comfortable.
attachment on the back here. Going to pull it down. How does that feel?
That feels really comfortable. It's not like sitting on my neck.
Yeah.
It's right in my shoulders. It's not like I still have like, mobility with the neck. That's amazing.
Double crotch straps. They are just couched at the back, so if you decide you want to take them off for some reason at all, just comfort, you don't enjoy having them on, but they are available, which you're going to go, you can grab right to your middle there.
Look at that.
I'll show you where they go.
I was gonna say, where do these even go to?
1 and 2 on the
didn't
sides,
even
right
see
underneath.
that.
You bet.
I'm so not observed. This is so comfortable. This is so easy. Who knew? I said, okay, now I got another one here.
1 and 2.
Okay.
Just
how
in
do I
case,
tether this? Like,
just
how
in
do
case
I-
you wanted to add an accessory to these jackets. So many options of adding accessories. Spinlock
You
has
guys
thought of
have a
everything.
ton. You have a ton of a wall here next to the booth in the Toronto International Boat Show, guys. They have everything from the lights. They have the spray hoods as well.
Yeah,
Correct
you
me if
bet.
I'm wrong, and you have the knife cutter. We are here now again. Now that I'm outfitted, I need to get my accessories for my new Spinlock vest here. Aaron, tell us what exactly I can, add to this lovely
A
piece
few
of
things you can do
equipment.
to your deck vest depending on your sailing application. First of all, just show you like the firing heads, firing cartridges are all available. Tons of different safety lines that are
There's
available.
so many options. Look at this.
I put one of my favorite on there, which is a little bungee style with the clip on the end. Maybe Louisa wants to have a pouch on the side of her jacket
Yeah,
so
I
she
got-
can carry her gloves.
I gotta
or
put my gloves, my gloss, and
Yeah, you bet.
sunscreen, guys.
Yeah, you
Look
bet.
at that. That's so simple.
if you have an older vest that doesn't come with a spray hood, you can add a spray hood. You can add the loom on, water activated light.
Oh, that's so cool. I
You
didn't
can add
know
the
you could do that.
pylon. You bet.
Amazing.
Ours worked with Moby One. These are like man overboard AIS, DSC location devices
Oh, okay.
that can fit right into your vest. So if you go overboard, the life jacket inflates. It's line of sight to the boat, so the boat can be able to find out where their sailor is.
Safety first, guys.
Safety first.
That's amazing.
Spinlock knee pads, pro harness.
I love the harness. I've heard really good things about this. A lot of
Super
people love it.
comfortable.
And I was gonna say because it's so comfortable
Yeah,
in
you bet.
comparison to everything else.
Spinlock has definitely put a lot of effort into
Comfort.
accessorizing and comfort of the vest and making sure that everybody's got everything with them when
Well,
they're on the
I
water.
think you can do so much with this stuff, and I think that really appeals to a lot of
Yeah, you
sailors.
bet.
So, all right, awesome. Look
You
at
bet.
this. I'm ready to go sailing. I look like I know what I'm supposed to be doing now. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Aaron. I really
Thanks, Louisa.
appreciate it. All right, see you next time, guys.